Sup guys, welcome back to Ancient Bloodline of Light, and I'm here with Lucifer. No, just kidding. Well, he's here in the spirit realm. So, I want to thank you guys for being here and subscribing to my channel and sharing myself and liking my videos. So, what are you guys, I wouldn't be still doing this, and I appreciate the support. Well, I mean, if I wasn't, I'd still be doing it. Not to sound cocky or anything, but I am grateful for you guys. I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving. Now, this video is about working with the light barrier, Lucifer, which I personally always call him Halo, but most people call him Lucifer. So I will talk about Lucifer, and then I will explain, my personal experience. I know everybody has their own personal experience working with him, and I'm pretty sure that it is unique. And please thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. Now, working with Lucifer. Okay. So, anyways, like I said, I will explain Lucifer. So, light barrier. So he's not as much as actually fallen from heaven. Not there's so many metaphors and the things that you hear when it comes to fallen angels. Now that's not a whole different story. Now that's really all about the Anunnaki and people thinking them as angels, etc. And there's just like so many theories out there. But my intuition says that is basically what it is. Anyways. Now, Lucifer is basically us falling from the 5D-dimensional consciousness, 5D, and then our consciousness moving into 3D, third-dimensional consciousness, and becoming Satan, the ego. In this third-dimensional realm, Malakuf, we must master our ego, we must surrender our ego and learn how to balance it so we can be connected back to our higher self and then vibrate on the higher consciousness of 5D, the fifth dimensional consciousness, back into Lucifer, our title, which is the divine self. So, Lucifer is basically us. Now, there is a seraphim, an angel, who does appear, and his name is Halo, but we all call him Lucifer. Although Lucifer is a title that we all personally hold. So Lucifer, aka Halo, is a unique being to work with. He helps fight addictions. He helps, brings wisdom to you and connect to your higher self. He helps you better yourself and strive to be, gain more wisdom and, gain gnosis from, wisdom from gnosis, all this knowledge. And there's so much that a lot of people say where he helped them get a job. He helped them cast some spells, even binding spells, even some say hexing. With me personally, I wouldn't say it as much as hexing, but reversing some spells, throwing back at the senders, those who try to, place a bad, place bad energy on you, and so you break these spells. So, anyways, back to the title, Light Barrier. We raise our vibrations, and we are in balance with our higher self, right? So, that being said, our higher self is, well, technically fragments of God. So, I personally am not sure what the whole thing about Lucifer wanting to take the throne like God. I guess that's just like that peak of where, okay, I'm aware of myself, but I want this, want that. There's so many desires that it just like brings you down and brings imbalance. And actually, it makes a lot of sense where Archangel Michael comes into play here. Now, we know the story of Archangel Michael fighting Satan, the great dragon. So Archangel Michael fighting the ego self. Now, basically Archangel Michael is basically you call upon him to balance that ego within your ego, so you can be in balance and back into as Lucifer, your higher self. Now, we are God. It's like that story about Lucifer saying, I want to be God, I want to be equal to God. It's like we're forgetting that we already are God, and then obviously, like I said before, the desire by the ego. So Lucifer, you already are God. You are part of them, and all these archangels, all their names are different aspects of God. Like Archangel Michael, meaning he who is like God, or Archangel Raphael, he who heals like God. I must have got these wrong, but I used to like read these all the time. So Lucifer is well, most of the time I would say Halo, but everybody usually use Lucifer, and not everyone even knows about the name Halo. And so now, my first experience of seeing him through my mind's eye was like, I kind of get to describe him as like 7 feet tall, maybe like almost 8 feet. Almost look like an elf in Agartha when he's very pale, and then they have like silver hair. Or you could say like Sashomaru from Inuyasha, or like what's his name from Yu Hakusho? He has a purple hair. He has the violet hair, and then his full demon fox form is like he has all silver hair, and it's just that type of energy that he has, that calming energy that like he's just in control, and he's just very just in stillness, and just so calm, and he looks young, contrary to what some people may say he looks like a almost middle age or something, like yes, androgynous. So elves kind of, they do remind me of the appearance of archangels, how they have that androgynous look, and I personally find it unique. I heard stories that some people say Lucifer is Baphomet, which is far off. I'm not throwing it out in your face, like, if you believe that, like, oh, like, you're wrong, etc. Like, or Baphomet is, well, people who don't even practice left-hand path, don't even research Baphomet and anything, they would say that Baphomet is the devil, etc. But no, far from it. Now, Lucifer and Satan are not Baphomet. So, like, a lot of us say that Lucifer and Satan are different, but I'm sorry, but like, they are actually the same. Lucifer and Satan, they're both our titles. Now, we all know that Satan means adversary, but it's also a title, basically, the Satan. So his job as the Satan is to make sure that you face these challenges in life, and you are aware of the ego, Satan, devil. You are aware of that, and you are not allowing it to sway you off from your higher self. Like, a lot of us get into like so much judgment in our adults, and then it leads to something else, and then you just sway away from your higher self, and fighting, and then you fall from heaven fighting, and then you are in Malekuth, Earth, or they would say hell. Unfortunately, the third dimension, this third dimension of density, in a way, it's like hell, because all the things that you see that's going on in this world, which is very unfortunate. But you don't have to feed into that, obviously, and then like the news and fear-based stuff like that, obviously cleanse and you work on yourself. People say, oh, this is a prison planet. Not so much as a prison planet. It's not the planet itself, Gaia itself, that's a prison, but that prison is your mind. So don't say that you're in a prison planet. Don't say that you're in the Matrix and shit like that, because you're basically putting yourself on that frequency yourself. You're basically vibrating on that. So block that out. Like, I'm not saying now, I'm not on a prison planet. I'm not in a Matrix. I'm seeing beyond the veil, and I reach my divine self. I am, one with everybody. I'm connected to everyone. These are the things that, ironically, sorry, New Agers, but ironically, he's taught me that. Just like he taught me to see the passive-aggressive racism within New Age groups and whatnot. So sorry, I put you on blast. But so Oneness, he taught me to tune into my higher self and open my crown chakra, which is pretty cool, because like Lord Shiva helped me work on my root chakra, and he's like the devil of Hinduism, Sanatya Dharma, which is the real name of Hinduism. And so I literally just thought about that, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, no, he's not in war with Archangel Michael. They're not like rivals or anything, like people try to make them out to be. Not at all. Like, angels, they work well with Lucifer. He's still an angel. And now I'm not saying like we are angels, like we are earth angels. Yeah, like I am an earth angel myself, but what I'm saying, like, we are Lucifer, and but basically I'm talking about the title, not like literal like angels, but you know what I mean. Now, what's also fascinating is things just start coming to you because you're just through synchronicities. You're just like, oh, I should just like be present. Like you gain all these ideas because that's him. You gain all these ideas to like look into stuff, the research thing. Gain these. You come across moments where you just like you're from point A to point B. Like you're just at this point in your life where you're just like you feel lost, and then point B is like where, you know, okay, well I was here, point A, and I'm here at point B, like looking into this type of stuff, looking into the law of attraction, looking into understand consciousness and the 12th dimensions, looking into balancing chakras, looking into healing in my past, and that's where Lucifer got you, whether you notice it or not. But when you're present, you start to notice things a lot more. You start to notice your manifestations when you're present, and there's just so much that you can learn from him. Now, if you want to work with him, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. You know, a lot of people have these fears based on what they read and what they hear and whatnot. And you know, especially when they listen to some of these hippies who claim they are channeling ETs while they're making weird sounds. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like. But anyways, like I'm just letting really good. Not to bash, I'm sorry. You do you, but I just want people to be aware of the fakes. Anyways, and that's the thing. He opens your eyes to things. He wants you to be aware of what's BS and what's real, what you should focus your energy on, so that can get you to where you want to be within your journey, whether it's in the material world when it comes to like the type of career you want, so you can build up from that, and also the spiritual realm where you can better yourself spiritually and then be balanced within yourself, you know, be aligned. And that is an incredible thing and a gift that he gives you, besides helping you practice your energy, your magic, your witchcraft, alchemy, whatever you want to call it, your sorcery. And he's really good at guiding you. Like maybe he's the reason why we have spirit guides, because he is incredible. Like I know, like I'm not pushing my spirit guides aside, but like I had always went to him for guidance, and but I'm starting to work with my spirit guides a lot more, like I have years ago, which time just doesn't exist so today. So Lucifer is actually a really great angelic being to work with, and if you need guidance, or even if you need ways to break addictions and, you know, become a better version of yourself, call upon him. You know, if you feel comfortable to, you know, feel free to look in more into working with Lucifer, ask questions. Some people will tell you something different. That's because that's their personal experience, and that's totally okay. You will have your, I guarantee you have your own personal experience with him, and it's gonna be tremendous. So it's okay to open yourself up to him. You know, let go of their old possessions, the fears. That's the third dimensional mind. Let go of those fears, and then from your higher self, you start to understand things a lot more. You follow your intuition. You know, go with your intuition, ease into things, and whatever entity you want to work with or deity. Now, a lot of people like to call him the god of the sun. I don't really see him as a god. Like I know the deistic Luciferians see him as a god, like he ascended from an angel and became a god. At one point, I did believe that, especially when I had identified as Gnostic Luciferian, but like, I mean, not so much as a god, but he does represent the sun so well, and usually when I call upon him, when I light candles, I will face the east, and I would like to call him the angel of the east, or the seraphim of the east. But yeah, he is that light, he is that knowledge, you know, and metaphorically the sun that's shining upon us, and you know, and that's also that Gnostic belief there. So, you know, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it, please. You know, and you know, once again, I am so fucking grateful for you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're healthy, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Peace.